Hi everybody. I hope you're having a good day and I hope that your week is going well. Where I'm at right now, it's a Tuesday morning. And also where I'm at, the weather is extraordinarily hot. A lot of you know I live in the state of Florida. A lot of you know that I travel around the country and I speak to groups in the course of the entire year. But the things that I enjoy the most in this life as I have been traveling on this journey with my mother is the opportunity to sit down and talk to individuals who are experiencing the same things that I'm experiencing and that my sister Terry are experiencing. Because as I have said before in my book, I Never Noticed, and also in the speech that I share with people called I Never Noticed, the Alzheimer's journey with Mother, for us at least, understanding it and knowing where we were going, started actually in March of 2011. And it has been a whirlwind experience, but I'm thankful for it, and I'm thankful for it for this reason. This is part of this hope message that I want you to understand. It forced me to learn some very, very important and valuable things about a disease that a lot of people misunderstand and find it mysterious. And yes, the disease is quite mysterious, and although medical science has come up with so many additional pieces of information to understand the progression of the disease, its components, and of course, obviously, how these beta amyloid plaques and tangles, as they are called, kill brain cells and thus destroy wonderful and beautiful minds. But I want to tell you something. There is hope. Research is working on cures. And this is not just relaxed research. This is an aggressive, tangible, extraordinary research effort. There is a walk for Alzheimer's that occurs during the fall of each year. We have one here in my hometown. I participated last year. I was involved in fundraising to get people to help sponsor me as a walker, and then I walked that 3 miles, not because the walk was good for me. It was. Not because it was a healthful experience, yet it was, but I walked because I wanted to say a message to those who I was with, walking along beside, as well as those who passed us in their cars and vehicles as we walked around this 3-mile path. Become more and more aware of Alzheimer's. I began to become aware of Alzheimer's and to learn and understand Alzheimer's when we were confronted with it. I'm here to offer you this message. You don't need to wait until things blow up in your face. You need to begin to do what I say. Pay attention. Look for the signs. Begin to realize that some of these strange behaviors may have something more to do with the physical need than you realize. It's about awakening ourselves to the realization that life is giving us clues. And life not only gives us clues that tell us to stop and think and question and ask and research and examine, but in addition to that, because the Alzheimer's Association of America has made it their goal to inform, to educate, to teach, and to bring to the forefront the concerns of Alzheimer's and vascular dementia and other forms of cognitive brain diseases that are destroying beautiful, beautiful minds. It's important that we understand what's happening, what we have learned from it, what we can do as we deal with it, particularly if we are caregivers. But it also helps us to begin to understand the patient. And we learn the importance of patience. That's right, patience. Because patients with Alzheimer's generally don't know what they're doing. You can make a difference. Have you ever considered that if Alzheimer's is not something that is in your family, but maybe you care enough about people that you would be willing to volunteer as a babysitter, a caregiver, an individual that can sit and give a family member or a caregiver a break? This is an aspect of Alzheimer's that's extraordinarily important to me. I'm not able to be with my mother on a full-time basis because of geographical constraints. But I find the time to either spend time with my mother at her place, or as I'm going to be doing in the coming week, I'm actually traveling to where Mother lives, helping her pack a bag, and I'm bringing her on what I'm calling her Florida vacation. And we're going to come down here, and she's not just going to sit and be there doing nothing. I'm going to keep Mama active and engaged, and I'm going to keep Mama smiling and laughing, and I'm going to enjoy my mother's company, and I'm going to pull as much out of that moment as possible, because at the end of the day, this beautiful life someday will be taken away from me. It's so important that you remember, the hope in understanding Alzheimer's is not just knowing it, seeing it, and beginning to deal with it, but the hope of Alzheimer's is that you can give quality of life to a caregiver, you can be a caregiver, and you can give quality of life and joy to a victim. Check out Alzheimer's. Find out what you can do, or contact me. I'm John Morrow, DTM.com. My book is I Never Noticed, My Journey Through Alzheimer's with Mom. I'm available by contact through Facebook, Twitter. You can see my videos on YouTube. You can listen to my podcasts on SoundCloud and iTunes. But most importantly of all, you can log on to alz.org, alzheimers.org, alz.org. Begin your journey to understanding whether you have Alzheimer's in your family, whether you possibly could be a victim of Alzheimer's, or whether you want to make a difference in the life of people through your support of those who are fighting the battle. alz.org. I'm John Morrow. It's always a joy to talk to you. Have a good day.